I encourage anybody that's interested in being a mentor to the kids at the Boys and Girls Club through Building Industry Leaders should definitely do it. The kids are hungry for the knowledge, and we want to provide that to them. If you don't do it, who will? Especially if you're already in the industry, you have influence, you never know who you could touch and who you could inspire. I'm sure at some point within everybody's professional journey, somebody reached out and gave you a helping hand, gave you mentorship, gave you a leg up. So that's why I think it's good for us to give back, just to ensure that future professionals have that same advantage that we had, and they can truly become industry leaders one day.
It's always encouraging as a volunteer to not only see the students' eyes light up, but come out of their shell and see that growth from a public speaking standpoint. It just clicking in their minds of, oh my gosh, that's what that means, or being able to get on their artistic side, developing models or coloring or coming up with these sketches of their projects that they're working on every year and presenting it ultimately to a client.
I personally enjoy giving back and trying to teach other people that, and hopefully one day maybe one of them will be like, oh yeah, I want to be a structural engineer, and then we'll connect on LinkedIn and we'll be like, wow, look at that, full circle.
A lot of times we get focused on the next step of our career and getting busy with the hustle and bustle of day in and day out, and we don't take a moment to step back and look into the future and who is going to be the future of our career, who's going to take your role when you retire. And so I think it's really important to educate students and bring them into the professions that you're passionate about.
I get a sense of fulfillment having the opportunity to interact with the students and just tell them how I got to where I'm at, and really get to tell the story of how I paved my way to where I'm at now, and let them know that there are multiple ways to achieve what you want to do in life. The best way to learn is through teaching, and so I think through at least the 2 years that I've had an opportunity to work with the students, I've learned more even just about myself and my job.
They are just so joyful and so eager to do what I would very frequently consider work. I have had a lot of opportunities to learn about what civil engineering is like and what land development is like, but it's been incredible to watch students who maybe don't know what a dimension is or don't know how to measure things, kind of figure that out. I've really enjoyed this program. A lot of times it doesn't even feel like volunteering, which is the awesome part. I feel like I'm learning a lot too alongside of them.
It's great to be a mentor so that I can show them that anyone can be successful in any industry, but especially in the AEC industry. It's exciting to kind of talk to them and get them to tell me a little bit about what they want to get out of life. Obviously, at the end of 8 or 9 hours, I'm exhausted. It still feels great to come here and spend 2 or 3 hours with these students. It just kind of reinvigorates me, and it makes me excited, and it makes me realize that the built environment is very impactful, and it's great to see that these students will hopefully be a part of that in the future. I think that volunteering is important. We do it because we want to help other people. It makes me feel good about myself, and I just enjoy doing it. I enjoy not having to be professional. I enjoy being able to be a mentor. I enjoy being able to be a teacher and, like I said, being kind of a role model for these students. Building Industry Leaders has been a really great outlet for me. I've always enjoyed volunteering, but we have so many requirements in our lives, and determining what's important, I've discovered that Building Industry Leaders is one of those organizations that it was important that I be here and that I be present and that I allocate my time and my energy into helping these students.
Our volunteer base comes from civil engineers, landscape architects, developers. We have finance folks in the banking industry. We have interior designers, and then we also have general contractors.
Please volunteer, please join us, please give back to your community in some way. That's all I can ask.